Team actually.
I'm not even joking. I don't think they do.
Really?
I don't even know if that's a high school for real.
Oh, baby.
Fired up!
Hey, Road Warriors, just like Mad Max.
Oh, baby.
What is everybody? Welcome to the Winners Lounge.
Let's go.
Presented by Bet365. How we do tonight, Dad?
Let's talk about the Nuggets.
Let's talk about the Nuggets game. Use code DNVR365. Find out why, whatever the moment. Never ordinary at Bet365. We're also in the Toyota Winners Lounge, driven by our Front Range Toyota stores. Toyota, the official vehicle of DNVR. A little funky music for you. Hop in the Toyota chat. Use the funky music emoji. Nuggets get the win.
Yeah.
31-point blowout win. It was close for, 6 minutes. Remember, Nuggets went on that huge run. It was never close after that, right out of the gate. Maybe you don't remember, and I'll have to refresh your memory. Brennan Vogt's on his way. Harrison wins here.
That was a fun-ass game, though. Like, that was really fun watch. Yoke balled out. Jamal had some good moments. The bench. Like, so much to talk about, and 11 straight wins on the road.
Nobody was bad. I mean, it was all good, man.
It was all the Nuggets are good games.
Do you think you're enjoying it a little bit more because we've gone so long without the Nuggets that now it feels extra good?
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe it's a little
Maybe
bit.
a little bit.
Superstar Dev.
I mean, we're talking about not going without them, having gone without them for so long. This would have put a bad taste in your mouth if they lost that one, and then you have to sit with it until next Monday.
Yeah.
Nope. Took care of business. Didn't even think about it. So that was the win that the Nuggets needed. That's the win that I needed. It feels good to be back in the Winners Lounge.
I'm rounding out the show. It's Brennan Vogt.
Hey, what's up, guys? Just on time.
Did you just write an article?
I did just write an article, and then I went to the restroom. But I'm happy to be here and do this show. What a fun, easy win. What a treat.
It indeed was fun, man. Fun as heck.
Man.
The Nuggets are fun, man. They're so freaking good. Let's do a fast breakdown, shall we? My first note of the game, I waited for a while because there wasn't really a note for the first 6 minutes. It just kind of was a game that was happening, maybe 3-4. But then it all started with a Nikola Jokic Sombor shuffle. You guys remember that?
I do. It was so clean.
Maybe the cleanest Sombor shuffle of all time,
and
one of them.
And then I just said he's heating up. Tells the story. Murray and Yoke both rolling though in the first quarter. When both of them are going, it's just it's just a whirlwind. It's like a boxer taking lefts and rights. They're just like, I don't know what's happening. 18-4 Nuggets run in that first quarter, and it happened quick. It wasn't the slow, drawn-out 18-4. It was a sledgehammer 18-4. Nuggets opened a 16-point lead. Jokic had 16 points in the first quarter. It was 41-26 after one. So then the second unit comes in. Big Val, 5 quick points. Tim Hardaway Jr. with the left-handed dunk.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable
One of the best
play.
dunks I've ever seen.
Certainly one of the best Nuggets dunks of this year.
It was a great dunk.
And you did not expect a lefty
Not at all.
dunk from Tim Hart. I don't even think he expected it. Kings did have a 9-0 run in that second quarter, but Jokic got a super long rest. This has been the thing. When the bench is rolling, Jokic doesn't come back into like the 5-minute mark. Comes back in, Nuggets push the lead to 19. Jokic had 23 at the half, and it was 77-54 at the half. Now, all you got to do is come out and set the tone in the third quarter. Well, how about a 6-0 run to start, culminating with a Murray fake pass, behind the back pass to Jokic. The Nuggets were just having fun at this point. Like they were almost disrespectful in how mechanical they made this thing look. Jokic was making everything. Nuggets were rolling easy. It was 109-81 heading into the fourth. Did not take a note in the fourth quarter.
Nor should you have.
Nuggets were up by 30 points. What am I going to do? Let's go to our Red Hawk Roofing big takeaways. Superstar Dev, start us off.
My Red Hawk Roofing big takeaway in this one is it was one of those jockey nights. Jockey nights. Jokic whipping ass out the gates, man. Love when we get to see that one. This was really all the Nuggets were good type of night. Yeah. Every single player that got on the floor for the Nuggets scored in the game. You got to see the starters come out, take care of business. We got to see the end of the bench, guys. We got to see a blowout. We felt like the Oklahoma City Thunder.
We did.
I know. Is this what they feel like every game?
Yeah, I can get used to this, is all that I'm saying. This was a hell of a night for the Nuggets.
It really was, man. They just looked like the better team. I mean, they are the better team, but they looked like, well, I'll save it.
My Red Hawk Roofing big takeaway, I'm going to talk about Big Val for a moment.
Nice.
Because
Big Val.
Nikola Jokic in this game, incredible, obviously. 36 on 14 of 16 shooting. Just stupid. He only played 29 minutes. He played 29 minutes in a 31-point win.
Jeez.
And Big Val was great. 15 off the bench, 7 of 7 shooting, plus 5 rebounds. He was a beast inside. Life is just so much different with a backup center. And these games, like you talked about in the fast breakdown, Jokic doesn't come back in until 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Doesn't have to play the fourth quarter. I mean, this is just a luxury that the Nuggets haven't been afforded the last couple of years. And I mean, we know how these seasons have gone post-championship. Jokic has to put in so much during the regular season. He's a little worn down by the playoffs. He's still incredible, but he's a little worn down. That can be different this season because they have Big Val. And it's so awesome, but also a little infuriating at the same time because it's like, how could they not have found somebody the last 2 seasons? Wasn't that hard to find Big Val?
It was kind of hard, man. I'm going to push back on that. You had to find the Kings.
Well, you had to find a team that needed to save money and shed money.
It's like every year there's 2 or 3 teams that get taken advantage of, and you just have to. The league cycles through who gets to take advantage of.
I
them.
know, but
it was our turn.
You can't tell me there wasn't a better option out there that they could have found the last 2 seasons. Anyways, they have that guy this year, and I mean to reel off a 31-point win where Jokic doesn't have to play the fourth quarter, only plays 29 minutes. It's awesome, and I hope it's a sign of more things to come.
I'm almost worried Jokic's going to fall out of shape. 1 game in 8 days, and he didn't break a sweat. So it's like, it's like an extended break here. But he was so dominant, man. 14 of 16. It was awesome. And then Big Val. Shout out Maxime Reynaud. I saw a Kings guy, by the way. A Kings, I think, is a TV guy. And he put out like, Renault over the last 6 games on the come up. And I'm like, he got murdered tonight. I don't care if he had 15 points.
Put up some numbers.
Do you guys remember training camp David Adelman instead of Deron Holmes? He said, he's having a rough week. He's got to guard Jokic and then Valanciunas.
Yeah.
That was Maxime Reynaud's night tonight in the
Totally.
NBA. Just the guy, by the way, put up 15 points with 9 rebounds, 7 of 13 from the floor. Probably didn't feel like it heading home.
Yeah.
It
is funny. Is this like his career best? It's a career night, but you're kind of like secretly how horrible I was getting murdered.
Val stuffed you in a locker. Ridiculous.
Val laughed at you down the court that one time. Go for it.
My Red Hawk Roofing big takeaway is that the Nuggets did not do the thing that everyone gets worried about with this team. They made up for their loss at home to the Kings by not just blowing the Kings out in Sacramento, but they go up big, right, early because their offense is so good, just like Spencer Jones says happens sometimes. But they didn't really let their foot off the gas. I mean, at one point, the Kings trimmed it to 15, maybe 13. Good timeout from David Adelman. Everyone locked in from there. I mean, look, that's not a very good team, but you've lost to him already. So they showed the word for when they don't do it is the arrogance or the however you ever want to frame it. That's how Spencer Jones called it. This was just them being professional all the way through. So I feel like they made up for what they didn't do against the Kings last time. And 11 straight on the road, got to count for something, man. This team is doing a lot right now.
100%. You kind of soft stole my Red Hawk Roofing big takeaway.
So
but
sorry.
Yes, man, Jokic's word of the season, it's not an accident that he keeps saying professional. And he uses it both positively and negatively, as in tonight, as he said after the game, this was a professional game for us. He actually said it twice in his post-game on-court interview with Katie Wingy. Professional. That's his new compliment.
Yep.
And then when they're not, he calms it out. We weren't very professional. So it's almost like he understands we are a great team. We were at practice the other day, 2 days ago, and I asked David Adelman, and I asked Jamal Murray and I asked Tim Hardaway Jr. the same question. I said, what's the most important thing now that you guys are going to have like 3 or 4 practices because there's only 1 game in 8 days? What's the most important thing to accomplish? I expected them to say defense or, shore it up or get Cam Johnson or this or that. I don't know. All of them said rest.
Yep.
They're like, and they basically, without being arrogant, they basically said, we're really good. We're also really tired because we're playing a tough road schedule and got guys that are down and so this or that. But when it's not that we're really good, and I think that's what Yoke is getting at with professional is like, we are good enough to beat anyone. But as long as we're professional, we will. The only way we're going to lose right now is if we're not professional. Tonight, with 4 days, 5 days rest, whatever it's been since the last time they played, it feels like forever. They were rested and professional, and as a result, the game was not close. Yep. This is one of the biggest blowouts of the Jokic era, not in terms of raw numbers, but just in terms of they were up 20 in the first quarter and never looked back.
That is a very interesting thing to say, like to pinpoint rest as the thing that they're focused on. They're down multiple starters right now.
Yep.
Like they're getting closer to the midpoint of the season. You would think that it would be health, every single time. It's like making sure our guys come back and we could get into a rhythm, or our guys are, not be injured, through the whole time. But they said rest because they do know, how good they are. They do know what it looks like when they're at their best. And although that was the Kings, they look like they were at their best, tonight. So yeah, the rest and if this is what you're going to get out of a team that is healthy, is looking good right now, that really is like their ceiling is going to be so high this year.
And this type of win is very familiar to how they won at the very beginning of the season. Like they were professional at the very beginning of the season.
Yes, you're right.
They beat the Suns by 22. They blew out the Pelicans by almost 30. So like they were getting these types of wins early in the year.
Right. When.
And then they had the stretch where they lost 4 in a row. Very unprofessional. But I really do wonder if this 4-game road trip, if you want to call it a 4-game trip, with 2 practices at home in the middle of it.
Yep, that's why. Nope.
I really do wonder if they can like find themselves and rediscover that professionalism. And maybe it's happened.
See, here's the other part of it is I don't know that there is something to gutting it out. That might be more about toughness. I think the team is professional, and when you're tired, it's harder to sort of be. I don't know that it's... there's a difference between exhausted and not mentally tough to fight through it, and you didn't take the game seriously. I think the Nuggets, some of these home losses, I think they're less focused or whatever, are not as tough as they needed to be in the moments to close the game. But I don't know that I would say, I do think the team is just professional. The other thing, David Adelman had another one about, he said we're a resilient group and there's no panic in us. Like we feel really good about the team, unlike some of the comments I see on, what did he say? What was his exact word? The noise outside of our group. Man. As if like you guys, we lose a game and you act like the sky's falling. He's like, we know we're good. I mean, that's really the vibe I got from practice this week was we're a really good team. Are you guys not realizing how good we are? And we're a little tired. But
right.
We rest. We're a really good team.
They are off to the best start in franchise history. We know that. That's usually a signal you're pretty good. Based on some of the teams Nuggets have had in past seasons. So that's a hint. But yeah, nights like tonight are another hint.
Yeah, absolutely another hint, man. This was a really vibey one too. Everybody scored. Everybody got buckets.
Everybody scored. It was a definite all the Nuggets are good type of night.
Hunter Tyson had 8 points in 7 minutes.
Yeah.
That's your human victory cigar moment of the game right there.
By the way, I'm locked in now to garbage time. Like it is something to evaluate these guys a little bit, and it was nice to see Hunter go out there and make shots because it's been a while since we've seen him make one.
I hope the Kings were locked into garbage time too, so they will trade for him.
For Hunter Tyson? For Keon Ellis?
We've seen crazier deals.
Honestly, we've seen him really struggle to make shots even in garbage times, right? So it's
2 threes.
Just literally just on a human level, good for Hunter. Good for Hunter Tyson.
Do you have something, Dev?
I just hope that, I just think that it's incredible that we're seeing garbage time as often as we're seeing garbage time. They're on this long road winning streak right now. And we're
11 in a row on the road.
We're getting to see, and a bit of it has to do with, the injuries and trying to get deeper into the bench, but you're seeing the Zeke Najis, the Hunter Tysons, Jalen Pickett's getting real minutes, and you knew that he was going to be able to play in this game. Having a strong bench is like one thing, but being able to see the very end of the bench, guys, and you're the victor in that, that goes a long way, and it goes to show like the depth that they have.
So here's a stat courtesy of Swipacam, friend of the show. The Nuggets have had a 12-point lead or better in 22 of 24 games this year. That's a big lead, man. A 12-point lead. again, there are a lot of signs that this Nuggets team's really good. Tonight, you're supposed to beat the Kings,
Of
but to
course.
beat them this easily and this like routinely
And the
is
Kings
a big
just
deal.
gave up in this game. I mean, they gave up
that's a great point.
early in the third quarter. They threw in the towel.
And that's another, I think, probably a take to have from this game is the Nuggets, professional, it's good, all this stuff.
They can
but
crush your will.
They can crush your will. But, man, we've seen two teams that have given up this year. We saw New Orleans early in the year, clearly had given up. And I think Sacramento, the fakers and haters might be right, man. That
think
team
they're right,
has
yeah.
quit caring completely. Let's take a break. On the other side, we're going to dive in a little bit more to Jokic's night, Jamal Murray's night, and a handful of other guys. Stay tuned.
Shout out to Brunt Workwear. Check out their best-selling Marin work boots. Not only built for the toughest job sites, they're completely waterproof. Whether you're working in rain, mud, standing water, your feet stay dry in those Marin work boots. You can get $10 off with the code DNVR. That's on those Marin work boots. And hey, holidays are coming up. Treat yourself, treat somebody that you're close to with a great gift. Skip the throwaway gifts. Get them something built to last. And that's the cool thing about Brunt Workwear. It's built to last, really well made, and our listeners get $10 off your entire order with the code DNVR at checkout. Brunt, they got the best boots on the planet. They have other good products as well, a full range of high-performance gear built, for the tough jobs out there, from heavy-duty work pants to weather-resistant jackets. They've got everything. Use the code DNVR. Get $10 off at bruntworkwear.com. Use the code DNVR. Order them today and tell them you heard it at DNVR.
Fun fact, the last time the World Cup was in North America, I was 1 year old. 1994. It's been a minute. And now that it's back, it's actually bigger than ever. This year, this next tournament is going to have 48 teams for the first time ever. As you can imagine, buying tickets to such an event,
He's got 48 teams.
it's got 48 teams now. It's going to be really difficult to get tickets. It's going to be more difficult if you do not have the Game Time app, right? You're going to want to have this downloaded if you're trying to go to those games. It's a lifesaver. It's going to try to give the advantage back to the fans here, tickets to all the matchups you care about, and you can track price drops in real time. So you can get alerts when seats open up, grab tickets the moment they hit the app, and it's all backed by that Game Time guarantee. If you got a ticket from Game Time and they've sent it to your phone, it's real, it's legitimate, it's going to get you through the door so you can take in that World Cup action. And you do not have to be a soccer or football person to enjoy the World Cup. One of the great sporting events for all casuals. And if you're a diehard, you can get yourself in the arena to see a game with the Game Time app. Check the guesswork out of buying soccer tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code DNVR for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code DNVR for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today.
I wonder if I should go for Nigeria or England.
That's your heritage?
Well, you did the 23andMe, right?
Yeah.
So you know what it is. Right?
Well, I'm saying, which team would I have to go
I know.
for?
It's a tough choice.
I mean, you
get
might
two
want to
choices?
take England.
Yeah.
I would take
This is a
England.
dumb question. Are we in it?
Yeah,
yeah,
you didn't
we-
see that we got a great draw.
Oh, that's right. I heard that. We got a great draw.
Easy draw.
Paraguay or something? Yeah.
Don't look at me, brother.
Yeah. Okay. Well, all right. Enough soccer talk. Everybody, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. If you're a Denver Nuggets fan, you found the right place. This is where we talk about the Nuggets every single day. Let's talk about Nikola Jokic.
Cool.
36 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 2 of 2 from the three-point line, 14 of 16. And guys, he missed 2 that he could have made. It's so crazy. We were so close to a 16 for 16 game tonight, which would have been incredible.
I remember one of his misses.
He had 2 of them that were both just makeable,
paint.
makeable
Yep.
shots right there. But whatever. I mean, 14 of 16. 6 of
could've
8
been
from the foul line, plus 26, by the way, in his 29 minutes. So freaking dominant. But here's my question, Dev. This stupid in-season tournament has made the whole schedule all out of whack. It's the only game the Nuggets play this week.
So you're saying that he's the player of the week?
Can he win player of the week? Right now, he's third in scoring on the week at 36. Anthony Edwards had a 40-piece. Desmond Bane had 37. You know what those guys did? Miss a lot more shots than Jokic did. 87.5%. And oh, by the way, 12 rebounds, 8 assists. I don't know how this works. They shouldn't have a player of the week this week. They should do like the
We are
October,
so
November.
locked into player of the week.
Oh,
this
I'm
year.
into it. It's better than the MVP because you can reset it every
It's
week.
going to go to someone from the quarterfinals.
Oh
of
yeah,
course.
they're probably just saving it for somebody who balls out in the cup.
Yeah, you can't give it to a guy who played one game.
Why not?
That
Everybody's
was outside of the cup.
But I'll help you argue for it if that's what you want.
Everybody's going to play 1 or 2 games. Nobody's going to put up an 87.5% shooting for a 36-point game.
Yeah, they're not going to do that. I mean, after the game, Jokic talked about this being a professional game for the team. This was a very professional game from him. Like, I don't remember him, playing around at all in this game. This was not a game that he settled for threes. It was not a game that he played around inside or any. Like, he really did take care of business. He was very physical. He was very aggressive. He got to his spots, knocked down both of the 3-pointers that he took. The 2 misses that he took, those are it just happened to fall out because those were the shots that he wanted, and he looked shocked that they did not go in. He grabbed. First off, he started out the game with not so many rebounds. Then he started to just get them in bunches. The assists, they're coming. He had 8 assists in the game. I just feel like a lot of those, the ones that are not there to get the triple doubles, because guys are missing the shots. But this was him getting straight to the chicken tonight. I love the way that I seen him get to it tonight. For real.
Walked right up to it.
Absolutely. It was just so easy. And the Kings are a team who they've tried to make Jokic score in all these matchups. And they certainly did that again tonight. And it was pretty easy. He also had just 1 turnover in this game.
Ridiculous.
And I don't think that was his fault. It was just a masterpiece from him. 14 of 16 is insane. And to do it all in just 3 quarters, his command of the game right now is just crazy. It's at an all-time high. It's at a historic level. He's just dominant. Dominant is really the only word you can say.
If the bench was any less good tonight, it's going to be a 40-point triple.
Oh, man.
Absolutely dominated the Kings. And we talked in the pregame show. We wondered how aggressive he would be. He was real aggressive. 7 shots in the first quarter, but also got to the line 3 times. And we joked a couple times that he was literally struggling to get his hands on the boards. But he finished with 12 rebounds, of course, because he just always finds a way to do it. It was utterly dominant. And the Sombor shuffle, we haven't seen a lot of them this year.
Yeah.
Maybe in large part because the offense is healthier.
Yeah, so that's like a desperation shot.
That one was not desperation. That was a guy who knew he had to go in early. Yeah. And was like, it would be cool. And he was right. It was very cool.
Yeah, it was an early shot clock. Super rare.
Well, do you know who it was on? Because there's actually there's something here.
Was it Reno?
No.
Okay.
Drew Eubanks played 4 minutes tonight. Kind of got under Jokic's skin for something, and that's when it started. When Jokic's like, know what? What is wrong with this dude?
Yep.
Sombor, bucket. And then they benched him, and I almost wonder if Doug Christie was like, bro, you pissed him off.
We got to get you out of there. He's going to attack you. He's going to, hopefully,
I think it was that Sombor, and then Yoke came back and hit a 3 the next possession, and then Christie yanked him.
And Eubanks shoved him again, and Yoke sold it.
Yeah, and when you go through this game, it's going to be one of those highlights, because it's not like a wild shot chart, but every single shot, it wasn't like he just was spamming inside hook shots or getting, pocket pass, go right up.
Yep.
He did a bit of everything without just overpowering. He was shooting a 3 ball. He got, a mid-range shot with the Sombor. He's catching, crazy assist by Jamal and other guys and going right up. Like, he gave you a bit of everything, but when you watch this, you say that's just how you dominate a game. It was really dominant performance.
It's going to be one of those games where we're telling our grandkids about it, just like maybe our grandparents told us about these Wilt games. And you're just like, that didn't happen.
Dude, nobody will believe us about Yoke, and all these games will blend together that people will think it happened 7 or 8 times.
Right.
People
would be like, who the hell was he playing against?
Every night he just didn't miss shots, and then he dominated. It was insane.
He just stopped missing shots that one year.
Drew Eubanks, by the way, tonight, 4 minutes of play, 200 defensive rating. The Nuggets scored 2 points per possession when he was on the court.
His only stat was a personal foul.
Somebody will sign him as a backup center next year.
Drew Eubanks. Jamal Murray tonight, 11 points, 4 of 13 shooting. Didn't necessarily have the shot falling tonight, but 9 assists. I will say this of Murray. I think he has done a very good job recently in particular of understanding what's going on in the game. Am I on fire? Let's get going. Oh, Yoke's on fire?
Yep.
Where do I find him? 9 assists tonight, plus 24. He did take 13 shots, but I just didn't feel like he was overshooting tonight. He knew what was going on, and he played the part.
Yeah, especially after the games that he's been coming off of. He's
Yep.
He's been on a tear. He got his first, player of the week ever. He could have just gunned in this game, or he could have came out and just said, "It's still my time right now." The shot wasn't falling. He tried to press it just a little bit. He said, "Okay, I don't have it. Let's get everyone else involved." He had some insane passes. I mean, very sick. That one.
He had a couple of them. Yeah, you're right.
That one was crazy. But the pocket pass to Jokic, like he had some of those type of plays, the highlights that you're like, yo, that's what your point guard is supposed to do.
Yep.
Read what's happening on the floor, get everyone involved, and he did that. Not knocking down threes, not hitting his shots that he typically gets to, and then he just got to it. So like I love the fact that when it didn't come to him, find another way to impact the game.
And only one turnover, too. Something else we've been tracking with Murray, because he's had such a great year that if you had to find something to drill down on, it's some of those turnovers. Only one tonight. And, only 4 of 13, some of the shots didn't fall, but I thought he looked just as shifty and quick as ever, got to the rim on some nice looking moves. So, yeah, I actually thought it was a really good night for Murray. Like, and he was in sync with Jokic, so you live with the 4 and 13 for sure.
We can get to Peyton Watson real quick as well. He had 21 points tonight, 7 of 10 from the field, 2 of 3 from the three-point line, both of them above the break. By the way, not corner threes. He did miss one above the break as well. 5 of 8 from the foul line, gets an assist, gets 2 rebounds. Did not have any stocks tonight. My big note on him, though, Vogt, is that he is really figuring out all the CB moves.
Yes. Yep. I mean, you can just slip on a screen. Like the split actions, even like Jokic will just get you the ball.
Can I interject on this for a second?
Yeah.
One way I personally feel I grade how good a coach is or how connected a team is how often they get beat on that. Because the Nuggets motion offense, it's a basic play, this flare screen and then slip to the basket. Once or twice, you get it. Nuggets ran it like 8 times in a row today. The Kings kept giving it up, and it's like, man, this team they are so lost.
That's actually kind of the Christian Brown kind of. Like, did they play a disorganized defense? I bet he scored 16 points.
Yes, you're right.
And this year in particular, did they play a more organized defense? Maybe it wasn't as good a game. And Peyton's just slotted right in. I mean, he's figured out how to score in those split actions. He is reading what Jokic likes to do. He had that one as a playmaker where he turned the corner, and he was always going to fire it to Jokic, wasn't even pretending to score. Just kind of, I really think, figuring out the rhythm of playing with the starters. And hasn't always been perfect, but I would encourage you, I haven't done it lately, to look up his splits as a starter versus a bench player this year. He is a different player. Obviously, your counting stats are going to go up, but he's more efficient. He's just really settled into playing alongside this starting lineup, even with some of the warts, right? Some of the finishes at the rim, tonight the free throws, whatever. 21 points, and it can be really easy when you play with Jokic, and Watson is letting it be really easy.
Yeah, Vogt, you're the teacher around here. You give the grades around here. What would you give his grade today?
Peyton Watson, I give him an A.
He got an A. And this is a guy that his game has been predicated on if he plays defense, like if he's locked in, if he's impacting the game with his blocks and steals. He had 0 of those. He still gets an A. He has become so consistent and so, part of this offense that you don't even think about him as only a defender anymore. And that's what he used to only be. He's been consistently scoring, especially when, becoming in the starting lineup. He was the second leading scorer in this game, and he 7 of 10 shots. You felt good about every single shot that he took. Also, he looks athletic again. He's finishing over the rim. His first few baskets in this game, dunks, over the rim, each time. Then he's knocking down the 3 ball. 2 things that he struggled with in the past, but he really has worked on his game. I just think that Peyton Watson is in such a groove right now. He's a big reason why they're flowing, and it's offensively. That's just different right now.
It just seems like his game is maturing. It seems like he's got a way more mature game than he did last year in terms of the reads he's making, the types of shots he's taking, how he's reading the floor, where he is. Just seems like he's in the right spot at the right time way more this year than last year. And it's just, a product of playing more, understanding the game more, playing more with Jokic. It really seems like he's fitting into the offensive system right now. He's just like a piece of a link of the chain. And that wasn't always the case in years past. He's just playing winning basketball right now.
I think if I could add anything to his game right now, it actually wouldn't be more finishing at the rim, although that's up there. Might be the entry passing, because it's just one way he hasn't connected with Jokic yet. But in other ways he has. So that's a small nitpick on what was a good game from Peyton Watson.
He has played the 4th most minutes of any Nugget so far this year. He is first in dunks by almost double. He has 30 dunks plus whatever he got tonight.
Yep.
Aaron Gordon's down at 18. Christian Brown is 4th at 9. Do you guys know who number 3 is on the Nuggets roster in dunks this year?
Jokic.
Jokic.
Let's go,
11
dude.
dunks.
I mean,
go.
what
Let's
doesn't
go. He didn't have one tonight, did he?
No, he did. I think he had one, right?
Did he have a dunk?
I don't know. Did he?
I think he had one. I might have made that up. Might have made that up.
You know what? It felt like he had a dunk. I guess we'll give him a feel.
Let's just say he did.
Let's take a break on the other side. More Nuggets to talk about, including Cam Johnson and Jalen Pickett.
Let's go. Hey, he deserves this segment. Aura Frames. Hey, are you looking for a good gift for the holidays?
Yes.
If that's for your parent, grandparent, aunt, uncle, somebody who, maybe you don't see a lot and you want to remind them of you, Aura Frames is an awesome gift. I guarantee you, if you get your grandma or like your parent an Aura Frame, they're going to be really happy about it. It's going to be up forever. They're going to be talking about it. So make the call, auraframes.com, promo code DNVR. Get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frame. Named #1 by Wirecutter. Got to use the promo code DNVR at checkout. The best gift for the holidays. Upload unlimited photos and videos. You can upload it right from your phone. You can preload photos before it ships. You can personalize it. It is the perfect gift for a family member.
I'll bet you if you do buy this, also it could even be like what the exchange gifts. Some people do the exchange gift things, but I think this will be like the gift of the year. When you do one of those, and then one person brings the gift that was like, "Hey, you nailed it."
Yep,
this will be the one.
100%.
Yeah, especially if it's for like a parent or a grandparent or something. Gift box included. Every frame comes packaged in a premium gift box with no price tag. You can't wrap togetherness, but you can frame it. auraframes.com. Use the promo code DNVR. Get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frame. This deal exclusive to DNVR listeners. Frames sell out fast as well, so get your order in now for the holidays. If you're procrastinating about your holiday, Christmas shopping, stop doing that. Just auraframes.com. Order up the Carver matte frame. $35 off with the code DNVR. Mention DNVR at checkout. Let them know you heard about Aura Frames at DNVR. Terms and conditions apply.
I can imagine when you figure out that there's some extent of roof damage in your home or business, it's the kind of thing you would like to procrastinate, but probably shouldn't. Roof seems important. You should just hit up Red Hawk Roofing. They are the best roofers in Denver, and there's no project too small for them. They're happy to come in, earns your trust, and then goodness forbid, should you need bigger, more substantial work done, you know exactly who to call. Long-lasting relationships matter to them. They want your trust. They want you to feel like they did a good job, so that you can tell your friends and family exactly who to call should they need that work done. There's quality materials in play here, decades of experience. They've got a very quick response time. They're Colorado's best estimators and contractors. And then just a fun note, they're huge DNVR supporters. They're huge Colorado people. They're all about the culture. They invest in the culture we're trying to build here at DNVR, and they love watching the Nuggets. You can probably tell looking at that logo right there. Supporting your local teams means also supporting local businesses like Red Hawk Roofing if you're looking for a new roof over your home or business. Be sure to check out Red Hawk Roofing at redhawkroofing.com or call 720-771-8921. Tell them DNVR sent you.
Alrighty, we are back here, segment 3, DNVR Nuggets Podcast. Let's get into Cam Johnson now. 16 points. He was a +7, 3 rebounds, assist, a steal, 1 of 5 from 3, 6 of 13. 6 of 13 is not that bad. 1 of 5, kind of a little bad. And yet, it was another night where I thought that when the ball was in his hands, it was a little weird. And then he had some open shots that just didn't fall down. I still think he had a good game. It's just that the shots aren't falling in ways that are so bizarre, especially when the entire team feels like everything's going in. That's what I only know. But it was a good game from Cam. It's not even a complaint. It's just like, damn, man, we're still waiting for the, whatever. They would have won.
Camcorder.
They only won by 31 tonight. They could have won by 39.
Yeah. It's a little frustrating because you just know he's leaving so much on the table.
I know.
Like all the shots are pretty much wide open, although he did take a couple weird ones today. I don't know, man. Like part of me feels a little bad for Cam. Like it looks like he's having a rough time out there.
Seriously, man. Like
just go smoke a joint or something, man. Like chill out. It's gonna be okay. every foul he picks up, it's like the softest foul. It's like the softest call. This was a game that was kind of a throwback to the beginning of the season where it just didn't really seem like he fit in. But then again, like the starters keep cooking and they won by 30. So it's tough to complain.
In a blowout game like that, I'll take this type of performance from Cam Johnson.
He was good. It just
I know, he was fine.
He just missed a few big shots.
His
I'm
defense,
saying in the sense of he took 13 shots in the game. Like, keep shooting.
Yeah.
1 of 5 from deep. Like, get to 1 of 8, 1 of 9. I think that it's okay to be aggressive if you're up by so much because it's going to start coming. And we've seen these games where it has, started to click for him, where it is him getting, becoming part of the offense and getting some shots. Your shot's going to come and go, but are you going to still be able to do, everything else? I think that he does that. But I just want to continue to see an aggressive Cam, especially in a night like this where, there are some defensive plays that we don't typically see from him. When he isn't, making everything. He got in transition. I like that he got an athletic dunk. He was attacking the paint. He fell on a couple of them, possibly fouls, possibly not, but he just continued to keep trying. So I'll take that in a big win.
You're right. I liked Wynn's point, and the chatter who just said it. It's just like there's just no luck for him this year.
That's what it feels like.
I'm not even hammering the guy.
It's like every rebound somehow bounces to Jokic.
Right.
Every 50-50 ball bounces opposite of Cam.
At least once a game, someone clobbers him. He doesn't get a call.
I know.
He sneezes on a guy.
There was that one play where he just got like absolutely hammered and like thrown into the stand.
They hit him in the opposite direction.
Yeah, man.
His body was facing the opposite way of the layup that
killed
he just
out
took.
there.
Totally. You're like, this guy's like doing everything right. Cannot catch a break. Cannot catch a break.
Yeah.
Had a
but I
couple
mean, he did have some good moments through all of that.
Yeah. Next guy, though, you know who we're talking about.
Let's talk about him.
My guy, Jalen Pickett. If you watch the pregame
You
show,
called it.
I know, the 6 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. It was pretty good for off the bench. 25 minutes, though, was quite a bit for him. He was 2 of 6. I thought coming into this game, it was like, I just think Jalen Pickett, I always thought that he should be over Zeke Nachi.
Well, yeah.
I mean, personally, I like him more than Julian Strawther, but whatever, we'll put that one to the side. But to me, I'm always like, Jalen Pickett doesn't make like bad mistakes. Whatever you think of his upside or this or that, I just think he's a guy you can put out there and do some stuff. And I kind of hope that it's mostly regardless of matchups. If you have to play another guy, if you feel everybody else is in the circle of trust every night, no matter the circumstance they're going to play, which I think is the case, and there's one guy that you have to be like, yeah, but we have to extend it. I just think it should be Pickett, man. He makes positive impact plays. He doesn't make egregious mistakes. And I thought tonight he did some stuff that was pretty exciting.
To not play at all and to just randomly get 25 minutes in a game, like he really does stay ready. And he plays so unorthodox that I don't think people know what to do with him. He had a couple of passes that I'm like, whoa.
Yep.
That behind the neck pass to Bruce Brown. Nobody else is making that.
What about that fast
play.
break?
The fast he has some plays that you're like, wow. Then he'll knock down when he sets up, like when his feet are set and he gets a shot off, I just know it's going in. Yeah. Every single time I feel very confident about it. He just fills the box sheet when he's out there. 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Like, how are you impacting the game when you're out there? It's just kind of fun to watch. He's like one of those players that when he's out there, you're just like giggling and rooting for him the entire time. But then it's productive. So I like the fact that he got to play 25 minutes in this game. He gave Jamal a break, and there was not a huge drop off with that second unit.
Yeah, no, he played really well. He did. His shot looks really good. He takes it with a lot of confidence. Like, he's got a pretty quick trigger for a guy who never really plays, which I like because the shot looks pretty fluid. And I'm glad they're getting Jalen Pickett in the mix because I think they need to. They don't really have a true backup point guard on this team. They don't have another point guard on this roster other than Jamal. Jamal, there's been a lot of responsibility on his shoulders this season. And look, the results have been great. He's on track to make an all-star team, I think. He's been awesome. But he can wear down. If you need to keep going to him like this game after game, week after week. Bruce, very up and down so far this season. Back on the second unit, it's kind of been backup point guard by committee. It's been a bunch of guys trying to bring the ball up the floor and fill that role. I think you need another ball handler, and you got to see what you have in Pickett. So I'm glad he's now getting in there. Tonight was a great step in the right direction. It should be a really good confidence builder for him. And hopefully he has the ball in his hands more going forward, because it doesn't really make sense when he's out there and he's in the dunker like he was sometimes tonight.
I wonder how much vote some of this is on him, because I do think he's not. I don't know if it's confidence. He's not that assertive. It's almost, you know what I mean? Like, he seems willing to get out the way, and maybe it's what's being asked of him. And then Bruce had 7 assists tonight, so Bruce was running point.
Did he really?
When they were on? He had 7 assists, and so you can't really complain. I just think that if you have Bruce and Pickett out there, I'd rather Pickett be just switch the amount of times they initiate. Personally,
I agree with that. It's just kind of the point of having Jalen Pickett on the floor. Like, he is a point guard. I mean, Bruce can be more of a utility knife, maybe not so much on offense these days, but it is just kind of the point of putting Jalen Pickett out there. He's a traditional point guard, and you can, I think, maybe get Val more involved, although Val was very involved tonight. Val's maybe best game of the year tonight, or up there. Good stuff from him. But yeah, I agree with your point about getting him the ball. I also want him to have the ball more, because he's the only guard left in the universe that dribbles legally.
Yep.
Only guy.
Most ethical dribbler.
Yep.
In the league.
He's so silly, man. That's why I like him. I just like these guys that have a weird game to them.
He has the weirdest.
The Stanley from the offense.
He really does.
He really
His
does
hands
go
on
out
top
there
of the
with
ball,
it.
brother.
Anybody else you guys want to make mention of? I mean, we've talked about everybody. The only guys we haven't is Tim
Hunter
Hardaway
Tyson.
Jr., Hunter Tyson, Zeke Naji. I thought it was a big takeaway. So I
Yeah,
thought
it was
a big
my Red
takeaway.
Hawk roof.
All right, big
takeaway.
Val.
Can't make
real
the
quick.
graphic. Put it on. Yeah,
All right,
put it
15 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, perfect from the field. He really was good. And again, I think some of this has to do with, Pickett, Bruce being out there. They were just focused on getting him the ball.
This photo is AI. There's just no
That
way.
photo doesn't look like him.
So it's so good, dude. Also, that's the fastest he's ever run. This is a you traded me for Dario Saric performance. Even though it was the best thing that happened to him in a long time. He was really good. So on a serious note, it was a true, like, shout out Rano,
spells?
but you can't. He's too skinny, man. And Valanciunas really.
You could say that for every backup center.
That's true.
It's
There's
true,
not that many.
Harrison.
Steven Adams might be the only one.
Right.
Dev made this point on the watch along. Valanciunas relishes the opportunity to stuff those guys under the rim. He
You're right.
loves it.
Yep.
He
You're
gets
right.
so excited.
He does seem like me, a heightist.
Oh, he's a heightist. He does not like
and a
little
girthist, I
guys.
guess.
I mean, he humors me, but he does not like my kind. But you can. He's also. You talk about like guys who just move kind of funny and do things differently. The way he draws contact, the way he holds the ball,
He does.
just holds guys off with one arm and sticks it out here.
It seems excessive. Like, you didn't have to do
So
it this
awesome.
time,
But it's awesome.
he had
a
the layup
throwback
today.
player.
It was an underhanded palm. He palmed it, but held it like this as he went to the rim.
I love
He's the
him.
best, and I just felt like he had a lot of fun tonight.
This was brutal, especially for Renault, but for anybody that was out there, especially when Big Val was out there. Renault, like, he had to go from Yoke, who went 14 of 16, just 2 misses, to Big Val, who did not miss.
Yeah.
And also with Big Val, he honestly is out there just trying to hunt mismatches. He wants every single switch you could give him, and it doesn't matter if they're smaller than him, he is going to attack. Yeah. And he's a creative finisher. He's a creative scorer. This was also just like a plethora of shots. He knocked down the 3 ball off of a fake pass, jumper. He goes through the lane and he's being shifty. He's over the hook with, the jump shot. Like, he did everything in this game, but it was all with force. Like, there's nothing that you can do with it. You have to foul him. You have to get out of his way. And he just continues to just be a beast. He really is a beast out there.
And here's the other thing about how physical he plays and how much bigger he is than all these backup centers that he's going against. Guys don't want to play with the type of contact that Big Val does.
Right.
Like, guys don't want to get physical like that anymore, especially these backup big men. Like, everybody is so skinny now, and, oh, yeah, you can step out and shoot the 3 and you can handle the ball. Like, can you man up and defend the post? Because Big Val's going to test you down there. And a lot of guys that come into the league now just don't want to get super physical and also just don't have the strength to hang with them. So he's going to draw a ton of fouls down there. He's going to own people with his physicality, and I just love him.
It's another guy who brings that. And, when AG gets healthy, the Nuggets aren't the youngest or quickest or highest jumping team in the league at all anymore. But they're really strong, right? Like with AG and Jokic on the floor at the same time, Val coming in to back him up. Even at times when they're undersized, like they now can bring that physicality, and Bruce does it on defense. So I feel like this team is much more physical than they were last year. Now we can hope to see that manifest a bit more on the defensive side.
I don't know if there's anybody else we're talking about. Tim Hardaway's dunk was awesome.
Tim Hardaway was good also.
With the left.
I mean, that was just crazy. I didn't know he had it in him, but I think Tim Hardaway's having a lot of fun in Denver, man.
Yeah.
I think he has no regrets for his choice.
Yeah, he got exactly what he wanted.
It'd be dope if he, keeps this up all year and it's just like pulls. Him and Bruce are just like whatever. We're fine.
We're just gonna try to be Nuggets for life.
Yeah,
man.
we're just gonna
Both
keep
of
doing
us
this.
Well, I mean,
just
Tim
stick
has
around.
made a lot of money in his NBA career. Like Bruce hadn't when he left Denver.
Right. But I mean, I'm saying even Bruce now, just those guys are just like whatever. We'll just keep taking 1 year minimums,
Right.
till the wheels fall off, and we'll just keep going. Nuggets are 18-6. If you look at the standings, they are the third best record in the NBA, second in the West. They do now have a half game lead on Houston, but they play Houston twice the next week. That's going to be huge for early. Yep. If you beat Houston both times, you actually created meaningful separation at a key point in the season. So that would be something big. If you fall behind, of course, they're going to leapfrog you, especially in the loss column. We look at the Lakers. Actually, why don't I just do it this way? Let's go around the association. Presented by Fire on the Mountain. Fire on the Mountain. You guys looking for some good food?
Yes, I'm so hungry.
Always.
Go get some wings at Fire on the Mountain, man. All those different types. Real quick, though, before we just go to the games, the Lakers have been off to this really good start, even though their differential is plus 1.5, which is bizarre. They're 17-7. Nuggets are 17-6. Their differential is going to be over 9 after this game. Like, it's a huge difference. And I don't know quite which way to lean on them. The Spurs smacked the hell out of them last night. The Spurs, that was like this game, where it was actually not competitive, and the Lakers kind of wanted just off the court.
It's the young teams, man. The Spurs have all this juice. Those guys, Castle, Vassell, like, they have so much energy, man.
I think the Lakers, what I would say about them is that they're very unbalanced. Their peaks are really strong as anybody's in the league, Luka, Reeves, LeBron, but they're pretty unathletic. They're not that deep. They're not very good at all on defense. Yeah, like their weaknesses are bigger than Denver, Houston, Oklahoma City, maybe, and clearly, apparently, and even San Antonio.
And San Antonio being 17-7 still.
Crazy.
Losing their guy.
Half game behind Denver.
Mitch, it's way too early for that. Mitch Johnson's my coach of the year so far. I think he would have to be. Like that's a group that is really good. That's a group that executes in crunch time. That's a group that hasn't lost too much of a step despite losing their franchise cornerstone. And a lot of guys are involved and play physical. I mean, it's honestly really impressive. In fact, David Adelman went so far as to, he's like, look, I know we've had some bad losses. The Spurs loss
was really good, unprovoked. Yeah,
like that's not a bad team. And credit to them for, I think, being a step ahead of where even the most bullish fans thought they'd be outside of San Antonio.
I was ironing my clothes this morning, and I did not. It was the volume was down, so all I'll do was looking at the screen. I wouldn't have guessed that the Lakers lost that game. All they kept showing was LeBron's dunk. That's all they were showing on the screen. I had no idea they got blown out.
It was belt to ass, as you would say, Dev. It was a blowout, man. The Spurs on the other hand, are very good. We'll get to the cup in a second, but Dev, take us around the scores tonight.
All right, so to start us out, there was a very shocking to me. 143-120. The Pelicans smacked the Trailblazers. I mean, absolutely smacked them.
How'd my guy Derek Queen do?
You already know Derek Queen went crazy. He has 17 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds in the game. He's putting it together. He looks like a guy.
They're talking about that trade where they did the unprotected first, and now it might be a number 1 pick. I still think that obviously it was a bad trade, no matter what happens, it's still bad process. So we're not grading it there. But I'm watching it going like, are we sure Derek Queen's not going to be better than Cam Boozer or whoever comes out? Yeah. There's actually a chance he is just the best player from both drafts,
100%.
Which would be crazy.
That would be.
That would be wild.
Colorado fans, if the name seems vaguely familiar, Colorado sports fans, he's the guy who hit that insane game winner over Colorado State, which at the time looked like an awkward and lucky shot. No, he does that shot all the time, actually.
Yeah, he's kind of just a yoke, a little mini yoke.
All the time. It was, everybody got going. Bryce McGowens, he had 23
Liked him
points.
in the draft.
Trey Murphy had 24 points. Jeremiah Fears had 19. Like everybody scored. Sadiq Bey had 15.
Even Jordan Poole played.
They're doing everything. Shaden Sharp came back. He had 21 points on the other side.
They suck.
They're not good. They're not good.
They're not good.
To keep going around the association. So the Bucks won 116-101 over the Boston Celtics. It was Kyle Kuzma. I have not heard that name this year. Kyle Kuzma had the big game for them. He had 31 points in the game. Yeah.
13 to 17. He had a yoke kind of night.
31.
Huge night. Giannis didn't even play in this one.
He'd been out for, he's hurt. Yeah, he's out for a couple weeks.
Calf injury.
Maybe longer, to see how long it takes to trade him.
Yeah, when he doesn't play and they give Bobby Portis like the minutes, or like he's the one that has to score, he scores. He went 11 to 13 from the field, 27 points, 10 rebounds. They had two guys that really was not missing, and they were just both on.
You know what this tells me, though, man? Yoke, Kuzma, Portis, all these guys with efficient nights. The NBA, if everybody had 4 days off between every games, guys might really shoot 80%.
Aaron Gordon is snapping in his home somewhere right now.
You know what I mean, man?
Yeah.
These guys are so good.
That is actually, if they reduced the schedule and like gave guys more days off, like it'd be even more impossible to play defense.
It might be true. It might be the case. I don't know.
But it would be entertaining. It would be like a year-long sport every week. It would be like the NFL. Just one game a week, and you're just destroying that game. On the other side, Boston Celtics, Jordan Walsh.
That's my guy.
20 points.
This is my guy. Look at the
20
shooting.
points, 8 rebounds. 8 of 10 from the field. Nobody missed tonight, it seemed like.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Nobody was missing shots at all.
Well, you were saying earlier, your coach of the year, you have Mitch Johnson.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, man,
say
but
it.
Joey Mass. He's
Mass.
playing Jordan Walsh. He's playing Hugo Gonzalez. You watch this guy play?
Yeah.
Doesn't that sound like a cologne? Hugo Gonzalez.
Sounds like a left back on Barcelona.
What are you wearing? Yeah. Hugo Gonzalez.
Yeah, exactly.
And except this guy, he's like Faku. He just plays like super hard. You look at the guys they're playing, Minot, Shireman. It's not like they got all these guys, and here they are. So I don't know.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out.
He might. Joey Maz might be coach of the year. I hate to say it.
Yeah. To finish off.
Probably Bickerstaff, though.
To finish
Could be
off
him
the
too.
round
Yeah, it could be him too.
association, Houston Rockets win a close one over the Clippers. The Clippers continue to lose. That's just all they do. They're just
How,
a bunch
though?
of losers.
They have the best team on paper.
On paper, they do. Kawhi Leonard had 24 points. Zubac had 33 points. James Harden had 22. It was still not
You
enough.
can't lose that game.
Şengün had 22 points, 15 rebounds. He's a beast. Jabari Smith is getting it going, 18 points, 10 rebounds. They're just balanced, though. Everybody scores for them across. I'm excited to see how Denver plays against them. To see if they're going to be.
Well, we got a lot of time to preview that game.
Well, one show tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, a lot of time to think about that game.
There you go.
there it is. Real quick, then, one more round association I want to take us on here. The NBA Cup has reached its semifinal. We've got the Knicks and the Magic. We got the Spurs and the Thunder. The Knicks are starting to play well again. They're 17-7. They're right behind Denver. They're starting to play well. I still think the Knicks are kind of just always the Knicks. They're good. They're really good. I just still don't take them as like that seriously.
You don't think that might be enough in the East, though?
I think it is in the East.
Yeah.
But that's my whole point is I'm
Right.
kind of like, oh, man, they could win the East.
Sure.
What does that mean?
Their offense has been crazy, though. They're one of those teams that's above the all-time marker.
And then Jalen Brunson, you give him a big game. But the Magic do know how to guard. They do sit down and guard. They have a lot of dogs on that team. I actually think that one will be intriguing, even if I think the Knicks are almost certainly going to win.
Yeah, I'd probably take the Knicks in it. They just have more guys that you feel like you can rely on. But if the Knicks do get to the final of the Cup, though, I mean, the hype train will probably leave the station. I think you could say the same about the Spurs, too.
They would be the most annoying team to win. I don't know. Thunder are always the most annoying team. But the Knicks winning it would actually be a little bit obnoxious.
Yeah.
It'll matter a lot more. I will say, I watch Jalen Suggs all the time. That guy does not look healthy. He's got he's got too much dog in him. Because he's out there like dragging a leg along. And I'm like, guys, I don't think he should be playing. I think you should take this one off. He's like wincing all the time.
Like an extra from Band of Brothers or something.
Yeah,
He's like,
totally.
Yeah.
But he can't help himself. He dives for everything. Like he just throws his body like his body doesn't matter. It's crazy. I love that dude. But Spurs Thunder. chance Wemby comes back.
I know.
We know Chet versus Wemby is always like very contentious. The Spurs team, man, I just keep buying into them a little bit more and more.
Yeah.
And the Thunder are doing all of this, but I'm actually excited for that game. I know it's probably going to end up 20 points at halftime, but at this very moment, Dev, I'm talking myself into it.
I don't see how you wouldn't. I mean, they're playing out of their minds, that Spurs team, without their guy. And then they just continue to bring more players in. It seemed like it was only Wemby that was missing. Stephon Castle just had a monster game. He hasn't been playing. They haven't even had, Dylan Harper have a monster game yet. Like, they're still trying to get acclimated to each other. Now they're going to bring back their superstar. Like, that's a good team. It really is. You should get behind that team. If you're looking for a team right now, it's a team to get behind.
Are we rooting for them in the Cup then? Are we rooting for? I guess we can't.
Yeah.
I think we have to root for the Magic. The Spurs win the Cup, they're going to have a better record than the Nuggets. We got to, you know what I mean? Like,
But if the Spurs win the Cup, talk about hype train for the Knicks. The Spurs are going to get maybe even more hyped as like, are they a contender?
You know
and
what,
that
though?
might be a little bad for them.
might be bad for them.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Little overexposure. Lights are too bright.
Maybe you want the Thunder to win because winning the Cup would be the only indicator so far that they're not winning.
That's
the
a
title.
good point.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm officially pivoting. My take now is the Thunder are so good. If any team were to beat them, that would be the greatest team of all time.
I know.
Nice setup.
I'm just saying, man.
If anyone
You
were
see
to
how
pull
good
it
they
off.
are?
I mean, to beat the Thunder would be the accomplishment of a lifetime.
I honestly don't know if there's a single team or player in history that would beat this team.
Like, if you think about
but if there was,
whoever they're matched up with would be just such a big underdog.
unbelievable, man. This team is so good. 24-1, and they're up by 40. They legitimately are awesome, though. The sad part is it's both true, and the only card we have left to play is, man, it'd be crazy if they
But-
lost. Somebody could beat them.
There's only one team that I think can do it.
I think there's only one team that they kind of watch. They kind of keep an eye on.
And
Kale,
it's the team that should have beat them last year.
Kale, we got any super chats?
Oh, show us the game ball.
Show us the game ball. I'm going to predict Jokic, but it could have been Big
guess.
Val.
Jalen
Could have been Big Val,
Pickett.
but it's probably
Hunter
Jokic.
Tyson.
36, 12, and 8. Easy work.
Yeah.
I think that was
three
easy
He
work.
officially cannot get a triple-double against every team in the league this year.
No.
He has somehow not gotten one against the Kings despite playing them 4 times.
Played too well tonight. That was the problem. Tim Hardaway truther, type of win that gets me thinking, what if we let Hunter Tyson stretch his legs a little?
See, this is the dangers of garbage time.
Yeah.
You know what though? Here's what I'll say: if he does this a few more garbage
Sure.
times, then maybe I'll say I don't think he has the confidence. And some of this is go show it in garbage time tonight. You had confidence.
I mean, for sure.
Better than not showing it in garbage time.
Totally.
Nash Sweden and Sacramento traded Jonas for that Dario Saric. Wow.
he did outscore Dario Saric tonight, 13-0 or whatever it was, 16-0.
The most important super chat of the night, Kyle
Wow.
M20. Hey, Dev.
That's a good one.
This is a good one.
Count it.
Count it for you.
Count it.
That's a good one.
You can have this one.
I'm talking
I
about
want
30-point
it. win. I wish
got
I
it.
could get that.
I got it.
It was a win, not a loss win.
$10 from Game Shine. So the Thunder are great, but so boring to watch unless fans enjoy foul baiting. The Nuggets are great, but a lot funnier to watch. A lot funner, a lot more fun, or funnier.
A lot.
It all works.
Yeah.
Hey, Adam.
Hey,
Doesn't count.
count it, Kale. Mark it.
Does not count.
Michael,
foul.
Michael Malsby. Hey, guys, we just witnessed a nonchalant massacre, a calm bloodbath. Never felt like we lost control. Hashtag valedictorians. Hashtag all the Nuggets are truthers. Harlan Thader was at the game tonight. Glad we got the W. Ben Tenzer walked right by me as I was getting a snack at halftime. Maybe a trade in the works. Love that.
What, just because he walked by?
you?
He's
Love
like,
it.
wait a second.
Love it. Yeah.
He's like, well, why was he there?
Well, I mean,
Like,
he's
because his team was there.
Usually the front office travels to most games, I think.
Yeah.
but that is cool.
I mean, they probably do have a good line of communication after this deal over the summer.
Devin Carter, although
Got Vivek on line 1.
Keon Ellis.
Let's see. Yeah, this is not a Keon Ellis highlight tape game.
Yeah.
5
Maybe dragging
ish.
down his value.
Trap game averted. 128 bench 3-pointers down, only 427 to
Yo, you know what?
555.
Once we get below 400, okay.
Yeah, so we're like 30% through the season already. Side quest update: Zeke minus 469. He was somehow the only minus in a 30-point win.
Poor guy.
God,
He was fine.
how do you do that?
He
All
was
the Nuggets
fine.
are good. Jocelyn.
We got to go to
You got to
overtime.
join us on the internet.
Yeah,
as opposed to wherever you were just now. Jocelyn, I know OKC is a juggernaut. But you can't convince me that Denver wouldn't give them their best fight. They have a chance to do something crazy.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. That's the card. That's just that's the situation.
They do.
You got to go be special. Go
You
do
gotta-
something special.
They do.
It would be so heroic if anybody could do it. I don't know, man.
know.
I don't think Michael Jordan could.
Yeah, throw them a parade if a team's able to do that.
Bad Potato celebrating 3 months of membership.
Hell
Long
yeah.
time not super chatting. Missed you guys.
Missed you
Last time
too.
versus Sac, we were showcasing Zeke and it brought us to a loss. This time, Hunter made us proud.
Showcase season.
3 months of them things.
Boom.
Yeah. Thanks,
Bad,
man.
Bad Potato again. How much fun does Tim Hardaway Jr. have to have playing in Denver? I mean, it's
He,
lot,
we talked
man.
about it, man. He
A
looked like he was
lot.
happy as a clam.
I think this is just fine for him. Michael Porter Truther, Pickett plus minus this season would be the second best of Zach LaVine's career. Why not?
What a roundabout way to just insult Zach LaVine.
Well, it's because of the trade rumors about Levine for MPJ.
Yeah, and also Truther does this.
Truther took offense to those.
Yeah, he's been tracking Zach LaVine's plus minus.
I
all
don't
year
even
long.
remember that.
You don't remember?
That was the trade that didn't
When
happen
apparently Josh wouldn't trade Michael Porter,
for Zach LaVine.
but then he did.
Good job, Josh.
But then the Bulls didn't want Zeke.
The boys' dad, 15 consecutive flyaway series games since the 8th of November, with one left, where Nuggets flew in from previous games. The boys' dad, I'm begging you to write these in a way that doesn't make me feel like I'm having a stroke.
They 15 consecutive times where they had a flight in between every game.
Yes,
That's
I get
the-
it.
Flyaway games, man.
Fly
Come
away.
on.
This
Yeah.
is how it was in college for me. Somebody else got it in simple terms, and I'm just like trying to take notes.
You're writing me word problems, brother. Just a brutal travel schedule. They're 11-4. Amazing.
Amazing.
You could have just
Honestly.
said that sentence right there.
Yeah.
Bro, you got to mention the Flyaway series.
By the way, 12 Days of Jokmas coming up.
Also, shout out, boys' dad. You're a real one. Ghostly Gengar. Finals finished. Nuggets 2 seed and 11-game road game win streak. Can't ask for much more. Oh, your finals are finished as a student.
Oh, okay. Here we
Congrats.
go.
Really
man. Congrats.
Congratulations. That's awesome. Sup, Vogt. What a redemption dub. I'm going to be, this is from Mr. Exquisite Nugget. I'm going to be at Hyde Lounge. Hopefully, San Antonio Spurs beats OKC. PS trade Zeke and 5-5-5-5-5-ish for J-Dub. Then get the chip or get Keon. Sure.
Or get Keon. Like that was the
Mr.
drop.
Exquisite Nugget going to be
Keon.
live in person
J-Dub
for
or
the
Keon.
NBA Cup. Or at Hyde Lounge.
Bad Potato, 5-5-5-5-5-5-ish. You should count PWat and Spencer's threes too. You made your declaration.
I love this is a super chat to
Four
another
guys
super
went
chatter.
down.
Right.
It's a good point.
No, I think
bro.
he does count those.
No,
is
he hasn't been, but I said that he should.
No, I
Yeah.
thought he said he was. If a bench guy goes into the starting lineup, I thought that counts.
He ain't been putting it in there though.
Yeah,
you
he
gotta
might have to
count. It's
redo
your
math.
only chance,
but
bro.
by the way, it says, "Why am I not Christoph Serbiak?" I love that his name got changed. Bad Potato. I thought it was a new super
Me
chatter.
too, man. Christoph, I had no idea,
He
brother.
asked the question to us in the super chat.
That's an all-time super chat. It's direct. It's not even directed to us. It's directed to 555ish.
Right.
And then at the end, he's like, "What the hell?"
Sorry,
that's
I've been
too
calling you
great.
Bad Potato all night.
Yeah, YouTube has their settings changed for some reason.
V8 Tiger AU, also known as Josh Barnett from Down Under. Welcome to Friday, fellas. Almost. Hashtag Jamal Star.
Jamal Star.
man.
Is it
There
Friday
is.
for you? Or they're ahead of us, right?
Yeah, they are ahead of us, man. They're in the future.
What a lucky son of a
Hey,
gun.
also want to remind you guys, we're doing 12 days of gift miss with Dick's Sporting Goods. You can sign up for a $50 gift card from Dick's. You also get a $50 gift card from us if you're chosen. So you can sign up. There's a link in the show notes.
Why wouldn't you do it? Doesn't make any sense. Look at that. We even have a little graphic there. Little footballs on the tree.
12
Everything.
days of
I
Christmas.
love Christmas, man. Christmas season. You get all the music.
See,
you get
Ish
the
says he has
things.
been started counting them.
Harrison is right.
He's still not getting very
Is the outro
close,
music
though.
going, Kale? Everybody, thanks for hanging out with us. We got a show tomorrow, though, so you're going to want to tune into that one as well. It's a Friday show. And we have a big game coming up, as well as a big holiday to celebrate, Jokmas. We'll see you tomorrow.